Welcome to America's heartland, Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. Memorial Stadium will be jumping in anticipation of what we've got in store today. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Illinois Fighting Illini taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will get the first crack at it here. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to throw, it's Hood. Gets rid of it. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. He'll keep it himself. The Hoosiers get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. It's complete on the right side. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They'll throw it from the red zone. He makes a catch. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Illinois' offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, so much fun. They get off the rock and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He's got it down the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He's got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The play action fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. He'll ride his man on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A little release to the back. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Hold and fired complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's good. Fires left. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Hoosiers will punt this one away. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Illinois offense returns to the field. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, 1st downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. They'll put some points up on the board.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got it along the sidelines, foot in bounds, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. 2nd down coming up. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
And they've converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but a third and long is a different animal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Dropping back, it's good. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, off.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, the offense staying aggressive. They've had success all game long. They just came away with a big play, but finally give up a sack. If they can keep this quarterback standing up, though, they can extend their lead.
So let's see if they can make up for that loss on 2nd down from the 18. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun on 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And that pass is intercepted.
That's a decision a quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You've got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being late on the throw, they turn it over in the red zone.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 20. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
That
about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. To the air, it's Hood. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Indiana! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Pittsburgh is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in the Steel City.
He's looking to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot.
It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Cal. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about he lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the left. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, fighting Illini. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Unloads it left. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's good. The throw. Zings it complete to the right. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not much.
It's complete. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Makes his connection. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the run. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
He wants to pass it on second down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Fires to the right. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Indiana 14, Illinois 7.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Bloomington.
The Hoosiers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Leaves it with the running back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Unloads it downfield. He's got it down the left. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Illinois right back to the line. He's got it on the right. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it in a...
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with the sack.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. On the move is the 30. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Give to the running back. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Pressure coming. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the first down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. He'll do it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Illinois! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Snags a quick pass on the left. Makes a man miss. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Back to throw, it's Hood. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He finds his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. He's got it.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Bulls his way forward. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense.
Touchdown, Hoosiers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they are now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. TCU escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Horned Frog fans could have done without this one being so close. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Navigates that massive bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. The snap sets up the throw. Get it out on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Quarterback now breaking the field. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Illini.
Well, they go back to the option play, and now this is the second time, Pollock, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You could tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out, or it's going to be a long game.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Quick strike complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll try the run. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
To the air. It's Hood. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Motion from the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now on 2nd down. Turns it on at midfield. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thorne. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, he was licking his chops. As soon as he saw blitz, he knew some guy was trying to cover him man-to-man. Ain't going to happen. With his skill set, he's one of the best in the country, and that is just way too easy.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
They executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they've regained the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive with a pass. He makes the connection. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Feeling some heat. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
These crucial situations you practice so much. Inside of 2 minutes, they score, they win. Defensively, how do you bow your neck? You force a turnover, force the fumble, get the ball back to your offense. Go get me a few first downs. This one's over.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse. Let's go get some points.
I'm curious to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot, or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. And a chance, perhaps, to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.